Hey everybody, welcome to 100 Year Lifestyle TV. I'm here with a really good friend from Northern Italy, because he's all over the place over there, by the way. 2 locations up there, Dr. Joseph Luraschi. And thanks for coming to Georgia, man.
Thank you for inviting me.
Yeah,
appreciate it. Happy to be here.
Hey, you might have seen him on social media stuff. He and I have something in common. It's really fun. We take care of a lot of high performance type individuals, athletes, performers. I saw you with Carlos Santana. Give me some others.
Oh, there's Alanis Morissette. There's Iron Maiden. This summer there's Metallica coming up.
Nice.
Oh,
nice.
Yeah.
Very
WWE
good.
wrestlers and all sort of stuff.
Cool. Very good. I had a wrestler, WWE wrestler.
Yep.
I started this story earlier when we were in the car, when I was really young in practice, and I was just messing around with him, going like this. Next thing I know, he lifted me over his head, and I was like, my head was touching the ceiling, and I thought I was going to be dead. But anyway, he gently put me down. And so these people, high performance people, they think differently, they take care of themselves differently. I've seen it. Tell me what you see.
They do. They take care of themselves differently because, of course, their body is their vehicle to work. So they have to take care of their body differently from a normal person who maybe sits at a desk 8 hours a day. These guys need their body to function at 100%.
Yeah, and it's true. And in actuality, we're going to say the same thing here. I'm going to say it a little differently. Everybody else needs their body too. They just don't know how what they're doing is affecting their body in a negative way. But these people are using their bodies in high performance ways. So the littlest things start to affect them and bother them. They're intolerable of the little things, right?
It's much different from when someone who works at an office desk all day and he gets a neck pain or back pain. They will still search for chiropractic care, but they'll give it a bit more time. They'll maybe not listen to your advice, and they'll say it will eventually go away. These high performance athletes and profiles, they need to be in shape, so they know that what we're doing is helping them.
Yeah, and when we say stay in shape, we're not just talking about not being overweight or being muscular. We're talking about neurologically,
yes. Oh, yes.
Being able to have their brain and their bodies communicating, so if they're playing the guitar, their fingers move as fast as they want it to be, right?
Or lifting you up.
Exactly. Yeah, which and you could probably do that now. You're beefing up there for sure, high performance. So these people, they make it a priority. They don't wait until they have to. They do it proactively as a part of a lifestyle.
Yes.
So talk about that, because they seek you out for that.
Yep.
Even if they're not sure whether they need it or not.
Yeah, because one thing I like to say to my patients on a regular basis is that when you have a symptom, it's too late. Something happened already that you could have stopped and prevented. So we all work differently as chiropractors, but at the end of the day, it's just a matter of preventing yourself to getting to that point where you have the symptom. So something I like to say to my patients is that there's no wireless connections in our body. There's no Wi-Fi. It's all wire. That's like a metaphor I like to use, and these people understand it. So the time reaction through your body, the connections. If you just it's chiropractic. When you remove interference, the neurological system works much better, and for these performers and athletes, it's key important.
Yeah, very important. And if you feel like you need it, you've waited too long.
Exactly.
For sure.
Exactly.
And there was a saying from what our parents, grandparents' generation have said or this is the way they live. They live by the motto: if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But they define broke as serious life-threatening disease. They define broke as severe excruciating pain. But what we have learned in this consciousness of the 100-Year Lifestyle and lifestyle care that we provide, and what chiropractors do all over the country, all over the world, is that we know that when you're out of balance, you're broke, whether you feel it or not. Talk about that a little bit.
Well, it's not about, you're broke because you're not functioning anymore, and people don't understand that. People wait for the pain, but it's just a matter. I personally get adjusted almost every day. My wife asks me to adjust her almost every day. So it's not a matter of waiting for it to happen. It's a matter of going out there and wanting to be adjusted. Don't wait for the symptoms to happen. It's priority. It's prevention.
It's true, and there's a difference. When somebody gets adjusted who's never been adjusted before, they need a lot of care. They need a lot of frequent care because they need it because they're hurting. But we're talking about the adjustments that you get on this at this point. It's fine tuning. It's constantly staying fine tuned. It's like taking a guitar string and tweaking it just a little bit instead of having to go in and turn every
at the end of the day, it's becoming it's automatisms. You know, all these athletes, high performance athletes. Why can a basketball player put a ball in like from the 3-liner with his eyes closed? Because
Yes.
it becomes a neurological automatism. Or the guitar. So by doing it, you become better at it. But you can be as good as possible at it. But if you're not in tune with your body and your neurological system isn't working, that's not going to work.
Yeah, so true. And you know, we have 3 models of care, or segments of care, where you have crisis care, we talk about when you need it, lifestyle care, when these are the people that are doing, we're high performance people. For those of you listening that are trying to get to that other side, we call it's a critical transition. Because if you never make that transition, you're constantly on a roller coaster that is frustrating, unhealthy, and causes suffering. Talk to us about, during that transition, people making that commitment to stay consistent regardless of how they feel. What do you find happens in those people's lives as they make that transition?
Their life becomes much, much better. You know, people, as you were saying before in another interview, people come back, like I'm talking about general public here for a moment, people come back and say, oh, I'm much better with my back pain, but by the way, my headaches went away, my constipation went away, I sleep better. And those are not things that we as chiropractors are looking for. So when you get to that model of prevention, you're just checking for everything and you're fine-tuning and you're, allow me the term, fixing things that the patient didn't even know they had.
Yeah, you know, we always hear things like, wow, I'm sleeping better.
Yeah.
I'm digesting my food better.
Yeah.
I have more energy.
Yeah.
And these are things that happen when you make the transition.
Yep.
And you know what? You're worth it. We're learning that
Absolutely.
people are living longer than they ever thought.
100-year lifestyle.
It's true, and people like Carlos Santana having more fun than ever,
Oh,
probably at 78 years old, playing the guitar, and that's really what it's all about.
It
And
is.
whatever your passion is, we want that for you. So, closing thoughts to our listeners. Watch.
Get adjusted. Get adjusted. You know, get adjusted.
Yeah, very good. Hey, thanks for watching, everybody.
Thank you.
See you next time.